August 16, 1996. A 3-year-old boy falls 18 feet into a gorilla enclosure. 7 gorillas are watching. One walks toward him. She has her own infant on her back. She does not attack, she picks him up. She cradles him. Your brain contains the same system that made this happen. Something older than language, older than cities, something you cannot control. Here is what it is. A wild animal's survival depends on one rule. Unknown equals threat. Threat equals attack. A strange creature in your territory should trigger cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart should hammer. Your muscles should prepare to kill or flee. A silverback gorilla can crush a human skull. 200 pounds of muscle built for violence. When threatened, it charges. It does not hesitate. It does not cradle strangers. Except it did. The gorilla's name was Binti Jua. She walked to the unconscious boy, picked him up, cradled him against her chest, and carried him to the door where zookeepers waited. She laid him down gently. Then she walked away. 200 million years of predator programming overridden in seconds. The question that haunted researchers for decades was simple. What signal could do that? In 2022, Professor Takafumi Kikusui at Azabu University in Japan found part of the answer. He measured something no one had documented in animals before. Tears. He separated dogs from their owners for 5 hours, then reunited them. He measured tear volume using a Schirmer test. Dogs produced significantly more tears when they saw their owner. Not when they saw a stranger, only their owner. Not moisture from irritation, tears from emotion. The team went further. They applied oxytocin directly to the dog's eyes. Oxytocin is the bonding hormone, the chemical that floods a mother when she holds her newborn. Tear production spiked. The hormone does not just reflect the bond, it creates the physical evidence. The tears are not a byproduct. They are a signal, a biological message written into the body over thousands of generations. This is happening in you. When you see something helpless, your nucleus accumbens fires. Dopamine floods your system before you think. You did not choose this response. Evolution chose it for you. Damien Aspinall raised a gorilla named Quibi from birth. Quibi was released into the forests of Gabon, a wild reintroduction. 5 years passed. No contact. Quibi became a silverback living with his own troop. Aspinall's team said not to go back. They said a wild silverback would not remember. They said he would attack. He went anyway. They found Quibi on a riverbank. Aspinall called his name. The massive gorilla emerged from the trees. He recognized the voice. He walked forward, not with aggression, with recognition. He wrapped his arms around Damien. He held him. Then he introduced his wild-born mates to the human, one by one. 5 years. 0 contact. The bond did not fade. The mechanism is oxytocin. It binds memory to emotion. When the bond forms, the chemical tags it. Every reunion reactivates the circuit. Every reunion rebuilds the feeling in your body. Your dog is not pretending. When it sees you after 8 hours, oxytocin floods its brain the same way yours floods when you see someone you love. Same system, same chemistry. Researchers at the Swedish University of Agricultural Sciences tested cats. They separated them from owners for 30 minutes versus 4 hours, then recorded the reunion. The longer the separation, the more intensely the cat purred. The study was published in PLOS One in 2017. The cat also stretched in a specific sequence, not a random stretch, a greeting ritual. You have seen this. Your cat does this when you come home. It is not random behavior. It is a signal calibrated over 10,000 years. The truth is, we cannot ask them what they feel. We measure what we can measure. Oxytocin surges, cortisol drops, tear volume, purring frequency. These are proxies. But they point one direction. Bea was a Boston Terrier, stolen from a porch in July 2022. Gone. Her owner Shelton searched for 3 years and 8 months. Nothing. Then a friend sent him a rescue photo. He recognized her instantly. Not by size. Not by color. By the way her ears folded and stood up at the same time. A detail only he would notice. He went to the shelter. She wagged her tail. She licked his hand. But there was confusion. Recognition mixed with uncertainty. As if she knew something but could not name it. Then they drove home. The car stopped. She jumped out. She walked directly to the building entrance. Up the stairs. No hesitation. No sniffing. She stopped at his apartment door. the door she had not seen in 3 years and 8 months. The spatial map was intact, every turn, every step. The memory had not decayed, it had waited. Professor Kikusui's research explains this. Dogs produce tears during joyful reunions, the first documentation of positive emotion creating tears in a non-human animal. The trigger is oxytocin. The bond is not stored as an idea. It is stored in your body. Every reunion does not recall it. Every reunion recreates it, chemically, physically. When Bea climbed those stairs, her brain was rebuilding a map walked thousands of times. When she saw Shelton, oxytocin flooded her system. The emotion was not remembered. It was manufactured fresh. You have felt this. Someone you love returns after weeks away. Your heart rate spikes before you think. Your pupils dilate. Dopamine and oxytocin flood your brain. You did not decide to feel joy. The system decided. The same system that makes you protect a crying baby made Binti Jua cradle that boy. The same system that makes you smile at puppies made Quibi embrace Damien after 5 years wild. It crosses species. It crosses time. It crosses context. Because it is not learned, it is wired. 200 million years of evolution built it into the deepest part of your brain. You cannot override it. You cannot switch it off. When the signal fires, you respond. Binti Jua walked toward the unconscious child with her own infant on her back. She should have seen a threat. She should have charged. She should have protected her baby by eliminating danger. She cradled him instead. Not because gorillas are kind. Not because she was trained. Because something ancient read the signal and fired. Helplessness triggers protection. In gorillas, in dogs, in cats, in you. The system is running right now. When you see something small, something helpless, your nucleus accumbens lights up. Oxytocin releases. The feeling arrives before thought. That is not a choice. That is 200 million years of evolution, telling you that fragile things must be protected. And when it fires, it does not ask permission.